So you're thinking about moving to Bend and you're curious about neighborhoods. Well, in today's video, we're going to be touring a neighborhood in Southwest Bend, truly one of my favorite neighborhoods and parts of town in the entire city of Bend. And so what we're going to do is walk through 3 different subdivisions and just give you a lay of the land of where we're at here. Some of the homes, you can see what they look like behind me right now. It's a newer neighborhood. It started back in the early 2000s. Most of these homes were built 2005 all the way up to 2010, 2012, in that range. That's when the subdivision became officially fully developed, but very well kept. Most of these people that live in these homes are homeowners. They take great care of the neighborhood here. So that's what we want to show you in today's video. If it sounds like it's for you and you're curious, please stick around. We're going to be getting after this tour right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living in Bend and Central Oregon, then tap that notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Bend, Oregon. My name's Ryan and I've lived in Bend for over 30 years. My business partner Zach and I, we get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Bend or anywhere else in sunny Central Oregon. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even set up a Zoom meeting. We'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Bend or anywhere else here in Central Oregon. So I'm walking, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, it's mid-May. We finally have some spring-like weather. The winter tends to drag on sometimes, actually most of the time, most years it does. This year felt like a little bit longer than previous years, and so we're finally starting to see the trees blossom. We're seeing our flowers, they're blooming. It's nice. It's finally here, and so that's what we're all excited about. Everybody's got good energy that are locals right now. We're finally starting to see. It's been somewhat of an inside joke where it's like, when is this winter going to finally stop? And so it has. That doesn't mean that we're completely out of the woods though. It's mid-May and we've had spells of colder weather that go into late May or even into early June. So we just have to see how it goes. But right now, today is a great day. It's going to be 80 degrees outside. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to walk around and take a look at some neighborhoods here in the southwest pocket of Bend to give you a better understanding as to what's going on here in Central Oregon. Now, this neighborhood is fantastic. This is River Canyon Estates. This is a Southwest Bend neighborhood here, and it's about 5 minutes from the Old Mill District. You can see some of these homes here, and their design layout is very unique, kind of medieval style. What I love about this neighborhood is its location and its proximity to the river. The homes that are right behind me here, those ones overlook the Deschutes River, and so they're on a cliff, they're perched, and they face to the west. And so what we're gonna see here as we go down this street, this is called Gorge View Street, one of my favorite streets in town. And you can just see here, we'll just pan around, you get a feel for what it looks like here, but you see all the colors on the trees, truly spectacular. It's one of those things where you just got to walk around when the spring weather finally comes and the trees start to bloom and blossom. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, back to where we're at here. So these homes, the neighborhood commenced back in 2005, I think. That's when some of the first homes broke ground, and they range from anywhere from 1,800 all the way up to maybe 3,500 square feet. There's just a few homes here, but what I really want to feature and drive home is the location of where we're at here. I'm going to show you on a map as to where we're at, Southwest Bend, one of the premier neighborhoods in town. Pine Ridge Elementary School is just a couple blocks over here to the right, and so what it is it's an elementary school, and there's housing that surrounds the entire school. So it's a very, very homey neighborhood feel, one of the premier schools in the area. And everybody just walks their kids to school. Kids ride their bikes, they walk. There's obviously a bus line, but ultimately it's just a very neighborhood feel. Everybody just loves this sense of neighborhood and this sense of family and friendship here in this neighborhood. So if we continue to look at some of the houses here, this one's under construction right here. This lot was available forever. And if you look, maybe we can look over here, you can kind of see in between the canyon, let's take a look. See there, if you look right through those two houses there, that's the Deschutes River. And then if you look beyond that, you might be able to see Mount Bachelor and some of the mountains there. But that's what's unique about this neighborhood, is that it's on the cliff. It's centrally located to everything, like I talked about. 5 minutes from the Old Mill District. It's about 8 minutes to the box factory, about 10 minutes from downtown. Highway 97 is just a couple minutes over to the east from here, and so you can get on the Parkway immediately. You could be at the Redmond Airport in about 30 minutes. So again, just a truly spectacularly located neighborhood here. And what we're doing now is we're going to be transitioning into another neighborhood. This one is, what we just saw was Mountain River Estates. This one is going to be River Canyon Estates, okay? You can see the complete difference in some of the design layouts of the homes here. But again, this is all on the cliff here. This house here actually sold last year, about 15 months ago, $1.3 million. It's perched on the cliff. That's one of the more recent sales of homes that are on the cliff here. These homes all range in the 1.2 to $1.6 million range, just because of their size, their views, and their proximity to the river trail, which is just over here. We'll show you an access point as we continue our tour. But you can see these homes are very well maintained, kept up at a very, very high level. Everybody here is a homeowner. These are homes that sell very rarely. People tend to buy in this neighborhood and they want to stick around for a while, because it is such a spectacular neighborhood where kids can roam around free, not a lot of traffic, and they're a little bit higher price point homes. And so it just gives you that sense of pride and that feeling that this is going to be a place where you might stay for a while. But they do turn over, there's no doubt about that. As you can see here, we are approaching a home that is for sale right now. This one here is on the opposite side of the cliff, so this is still Gorge View Street, but it's a corner lot here, listed at 1.2 million, in that range right now. Could be pending at the moment, so we'll see what the final price is once it closes. But it gives you a sense of what the price points are here in this particular area. Again, we're going to go back to the map. I'm going to give you an aerial view of what it looks like from where we're walking right now, in proximity to the rest of Bend, so you can have a feel for just how close you are to all of the truly spectacular amenities that Bend has to offer. And this neighborhood is just one of the best because of its central location, its access to the river, its access to the commercial areas of town. Just a very, very great location. If you look behind me here, this is called the Pit. Okay, I'll show you on a map what that looks like, but this is just a place where kids and families, they gather. Dogs like to roam around here. It's just kind of a little park that's not developed. Ultimately, it's a drainage field, but it just became a grassy area where kids love to play. When there's snow on the ground, you can see the slope there. A lot of sledding going on. Kids are making snowman. They're playing in the snow. In the summertime, it's a great place to gather. Good morning. It's just a great place to gather. The 4th of July in this neighborhood is pretty fun. There's a neighborhood parade that goes on. It's just a pretty cool place here, but that's called the Pit there. It's even on the map. I'll show you on Zillow when we get back to the computer here to give you a better perspective as to what we're walking through right now. Just a really great area here. So as we continue on, like I said, the price points for these homes in this particular stretch of where we're walking, they range from 1.2 all the way up to 1.6, maybe 1.7. Just depends on the state of the market. But it doesn't mean that people that can't afford or are not in that range can't live in this neighborhood. As we continue walking on the sidewalk here, we're going to be leaving River Canyon Estates. Remember, we started in Mountain River Estates, then we went into River Canyon Estates. Now we're going to be walking to Quail Ridge Estates. So this is going to be another stretch of subdivision, but they're all kind of linked together. to make this southwest portion of Bend a truly unique and remarkable neighborhood. So we're leaving the River Canyon right now, and we're going to be walking into Quail Ridge Estates, which is again another fantastic neighborhood. But what this collection of homes and subdivisions provides is a unique community that gives all types of people with different budgets the opportunity to live in a very centrally located neighborhood and subdivision, and that's what makes this area of town so unique and desirable. So if we pan around here, you can kind of sense that some of these homes are a little bit different, a little smaller. If you're looking for one-level homes, 1,500 to 1,800 square feet, 3-bed, 2 baths, this is definitely something that could be this could definitely be up your alley when it comes to what we're looking at here. So more of a premier neighborhood down there, bigger homes, a little pricier. Here it's smaller, okay? If you're not looking for a huge home, you can be in that 1,500 to 1,800 square foot range. This could be the neighborhood or section of this southwest pocket of Bend that could work for you. As you can see here, we pan around, we're seeing a different style of build here. But again, they're smaller, a little bit closer to each other, smaller lots, but again, very well kept. A lot of one-story homes, one-level homes, if that's something of interest to you. The previous 2 subdivisions that we walked through, most of those are 2-story homes, obviously. But again, today is just about walking through neighborhoods like here in Southwest Bend to give you a feel for what it's like to live in Bend, walk around. It's springtime, summer's on its way, the buzz is in the air. Truly a great time to be here in town. If you guys are going to be visiting Bend to take a look at homes, we'd love to show you around. We'll just ask you some questions, figure out what it is you're looking for, and then we'll put together a plan and take you around to give you a better understanding as to what Bend and Central Oregon have to offer. So eventually we can help you find a home that fits for you the first time you get here. Again, my name's Ryan. I'm so glad you guys are here watching these videos. Zach and I, that's what we do. We're just trying to help you guys find the right fit, the right home that fits for you guys. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us, or even set up a Zoom meeting, and then we can go from there. But this is the time of year to be checking things out. We're going to be trying to do as many of these types of neighborhood videos as we can, so you can just get a feel for the culture, the personality, the flavor of all areas of Bend and Central Oregon, Redmond as well. So again, thank you guys for watching these videos. If you have any comments or any thoughts, please drop those in the comment section below. Tell us what else you want us to do. What else do you want us to cover? We're going to be out in the field now that the weather's good, so we're going to be showing you all things Bend over the next couple of months. And that's our goal. So again, thanks for watching. If we don't see you on the next video or around town, we'll just plan on talking to you soon. Have a great day. Okay, I know I said goodbye when I was out in the field there, you guys, but I did want to put some perspective on the map here, literally, figuratively speaking. I'm going to do a quick map video of the neighborhood that we just toured here, those 3 different subdivisions, give you guys some context and perspective as to where we're located here in Bend as it relates to where the old mill is, where downtown is, where access to Century Drive is on the way up to Mount Bachelor, where the parkway is that leads you to Redmond and the airport there. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to share the screen real quick and we can basically begin immediately. I've got Zillow pulled up here. I'm going to get my face over here so you can look at me talking. And here we are. So this is that pocket of town that we were just looking at here. If we zoom in, this is going to be that neighborhood that we were just walking through. This is Pine Ridge Elementary School here, a great elementary school for my kids to go to school. If we zoom out a little bit, this will give you some ideas as to where we're at located as it relates to the rest of Bend. Clearly, the southwest pocket of Bend, this is the little neighborhood here that we were just walking through. It's just right here on the river. And it's Southwest Bend, of course. And so road to Sun River is this way, very easily accessible. This is the road to Mount Bachelor here. You just got to cross the river, got to go into town a little bit, sort of. It's like 5 minutes away to the Old Mill District, which is Reed Market Road. But then you're on your way up to Mount Bachelor. So again, all kinds of stuff is accessible within your reach, just a few minutes away in this location. What I do love about this neighborhood here as we get closer to it, I'll show you the map as to where we did walk in just a second here. We'll zoom right in. You can see the river over there to the left.
And then you can see this is the route that we took. We started on Gooseberry. We hung a right here on Dry Canyon Avenue, and then we did another right on Gorge View. And I walked you all the way around this street here, all the way up to the pit. And if we zoom out a little bit, let's see, where else did we end up? Okay, zoom it out, and we ended up continuing our tour. Again, let's just do this real quick. Gooseberry, loop around, Gorge View, go by the pit here, onto Kenzie, and I think we took a right on Kristen, and this is kind of where we stopped. So we saw 3 different subdivisions within this little walking tour here, and this gives you guys perspective. There's houses for everybody within this small amount of space here, and it's all accessible to the river. Gorge View Street, of course, is kind of the premier area here for people that love to have a view, love to have river access. Very unique situation here. There's not many homes that will give you river access, river views, along with having mountain views. That's a very rare feature and a very rare trait here in Bend. They're kind of like one or the other type of thing. You can have river access and river views without mountain views most of the time, and vice versa. You can be on Aubrey Butte with a great mountain view, but 0 river access. Here in this little pocket of town, you get both, and that's a very unique feature. So awesome for those that get the opportunity to live in this neighborhood here. This is that lot that was bare forever. It's still bare and listed here at 445. It's now under construction. We walked right by it. The home that we looked at that sold about 15 months ago, here it is right here, and you can see some of the views that they have just from the listings. They just have amazing views. The interior is nice, but if you look at the back deck in the backyard, let's see if we can get to it. This will give you guys little perspective as to what is behind the homes and why they're so sought after with people in their backyards. Let's get there. Come on. There's the deck there. Okay, so you got a view, access to the river, etc. This was a nice home here that sold relatively quickly last February. So we'll get out of this one. We'll continue looking on. There's actually a home that just came on the market too. A little bit further down here, it's on the cliff here. It's right here, $1.8 million. We'll see what the market decides this home is valued at. But again, it's right across the street from the pit, which is that drainage field, a very, very popular play area for kids. A lot of people like to throw balls for their dogs, run their dogs over there. But this is kind of the area that we're looking at here. You can see the canyon is right there, and then beyond that are going to be the mountains on a sunset. Good picture there, but this gives you some ideas as to what's going on. If you're curious to see this home, please reach out to us. We'd love to set up a time to show it to you. But again, very uniquely located area. Again, these homes, they range anywhere from $2 million all the way down to the mid-6s. So there's something for everybody within this stretch of neighborhood, all easily accessible from one to the other. The river access point for this neighborhood is going to be right here. So remember, we took Gorge View. If we were to take a left on Brienne, right here, about in this range, is going to be your river access point. See, river trail goes back in here, and then you get down here, and then you're going to get to the Deschutes River Trail. That's about a 5-minute walk. Not so bad, but everybody in the neighborhood that's lived here for an extended period of time knows about it, and so they can access the river trail. That video that Zach did just a couple days ago is literally, that's where the river trail is, and this is where this neighborhood is in proximity to that. So it's very close by. Again, just a good location. So just wanted to give you guys a feel for where we are and the perspective of this neighborhood here, Southwest Bend. This is Pine Ridge Elementary School. It's where my kids go to school. Great location, great school. Everybody in the neighborhood tends to just walk their kids to school, which is fun. But again, thank you guys for watching. This is what we're doing now. It's summertime. We're getting to summertime. We're going to be doing a lot of field videos. Let us know what else you want us to do content on. We want to show you guys as much about Bend as we possibly can, so you guys have an idea as to what you want to see when you do show up and arrive and are ready to take a look at homes. So just put a comment in the comment section below. Let us know. Again, if you need to reach out to us, please do so. It starts with you guys. You know how to do that. And thanks again for watching. If we don't see you guys around town, we'll just plan on seeing you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching again, and have a great day.